Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video, and it is time for the tournament we have all been waiting for. The Week 11 tournament, the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass, where Ryan Gamer was born and raised. Yes, it's his home course. And in this Career Mode Series, we've been at TPC Sawgrass before. That was all the way back in episodes 1 through 4 in qualifying school. Ryan Gamer did not play well at TPC Sawgrass in Q School. He got his Korn Ferry Tour card and then made it to the PGA Tour to get back to this point. We are back home. This will be a 4-round tournament this week, and it's going to be awesome. So, of course, we got training, we got the practice round, and then we have round number 1 of the Players' Championship today. I will have timestamps for you all in the video description, just like always. If you want to go ahead and skip ahead to the round, feel free to go ahead and do that. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. There is plenty more content to tune into here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. And I do want to point out, we did up the difficulty by 2 after the last win. We won 3 tournaments in a row. Each time we win, we increase the difficulty by 1. But since we won by so much at Bay Hill last week, upped it by 2, so we're at 88. Now that could be a very bad idea because they may dominate this week, but hey, we dominated at Bay Hill, and I feel good at the Players' Championship. Listen, it's a course I know so well. I know I've not played great at it in this game, especially in this career mode. It will be a 4-round tournament, as you can see. Oh my. Okay, everybody, let's get focused up. We're going to dive into training here. We've won 3 tournaments in a row, everybody. Let's keep the momentum. Let's make it number 4. And as you can see, we're the ranked number 1 player. You can see it at the top right of the screen there in the FedEx Cup. It's time to train, everybody. Gotta dial it in. Swing was great last week. I mean, swing was really the best it's ever been. So what do we need to focus on? I feel like the swing, of course. I feel like we've got to dial in the swing a little bit. So what would help us? We did throwing darts. Is that what we did last week? No, we've done it before. Launch control. Test your skill in the 9-ring challenge. Clear the rings, hit the fairway, and aim for the center target with creative trajectories for a perfect score. Swing path, contact, and shaping. That's actually awesome. Now, what else do we got? Don't go long. From 30 feet, chip from 3 locations and aim for the large target around the hole. Avoid the negative targets to score high and earn rewards. Power, rhythm, and transition. I don't think that's very important this week. I feel like probably the shaping one. I think launch control. Swing path, contact, and shaping. So that's what we're going to go with today. Let's do launch control. And I don't know, maybe rhythm, because rhythm has not been the best lately, especially with putting, but that's a different stat anyways. It'd have to be putt rhythm. So never mind. Here we go. Launch control training. Let's see what Jerry has in store for Ryan Gamer in his return home. One thing that Jerry, the caddy, told Ryan leading into this tournament is just forget about Q School. Like, Q School didn't happen as far as Jerry's concerned. Just forget about it. Just go out there, play just like you played growing up here at TPC Sawgrass. Score 3,000. Okay. Hit 9 targets. Now, oh, wait. Haven't we done this before and I was terrible? This one's a little bit different, I think, right? I don't know. We're about to find out. Here we go. Isn't this the one we did last week? Go in. That was phenomenal. I think you all did the math for me. I think you all said just go for the 200 each time, right? No, that's not enough. Is it? No, I don't think so. Maybe it is. But I don't think we need to. I think we just need to go to make it, right? Hit maybe all the top targets will be good. I feel like one of you all did the math for me. I just don't remember the math. Starting good here, right, already. How you feeling about Sawgrass, Ryan? Feeling really good. I will say, the last time I played Sawgrass in this game, outside of this series, of course, I played fantastic. And I'm feeling good. I really am. Now, do we go to hit this ring here? I think so. Why not? 185 should be perfect. Let's just go straight up. How did that miss? Well, that's a bad one. Just speed through that. Well, okay. Full loft, maybe? It doesn't even get there. I just don't see how you hit the top ones and hit the... I don't know. I just don't think you can hit... I just don't think you can go for the rings here and actually hit the shot you want. I still think you're better off hitting it for the 200 each time and just going... I don't know. I guess we're supposed to hit 9 rings, though. Oh, you're kidding. We have to hit all those rings to get... What? Why did I choose this drill again? Who put us up to this? Get an old stinger. I don't know. That was pitiful. Well, training's going really well, right? But hey, training went terrible at the Honor Palmer Invitational. It was the same training, so that doesn't hit the rings either. So it can't be the stinger. So that's good to know. I don't know. I guess a normal shot, we know it's going to hit that ring, right? Yeah, so it hits the middle on normal, but full loft and backspin doesn't hit the other rings. So, what a weird drill. I guess we got to go 8-iron. Yeah, 8-iron's going to do it. So basically, you're not really going for that ring. You're just going to hit the work on your swing and hit the top. Yeah, do that. Now, I think we failed this challenge again, right? Yeah. Can we hit 5 more rings? I don't think so, but we're going to sure try. Because we can't hit 2 in one shot. We missed it. Okay, we missed it. Let's just... Now, since we know we failed the challenge, we can't hit 9 rings. I'm just going to go for the 200. We're never doing this training again. You know, it's good for getting the swing dialed in, I guess, but it's not good for your confidence. We're going to need the practice round to save our confidence. I mean, you could go for the ring each time, right? But it's not like it's that simple. Right? See? Well, last shot of the day, everybody. What does the caddy Jerry always say? Perfect practice makes perfect. I'm sure he's shaking his head after this one. Like, Ryan, what were you doing out there? Like, have you ever played golf before? It's all part of the plan. Ryan Gamer had a terrible practice last week. Wait. I thought we did the first... I thought hit 2 rings was the first objective. What did we hit? 4? You all were probably yelling at the screen. Well, that was a pointless practice. We don't restart here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. There's no second chances in practice. You all were probably yelling at the screen, and that's understandable. Are you kidding me? We had to hit 1 more ring. 1 more. And I'm sitting there telling live stories, trying to hit the 200, working on the swing. Let's go into the practice round, everybody. If you skipped ahead past practice to the practice round, well, yeah, it went great. Let's go with that. Practice round at TPC Sawgrass. Here we go. We really need to do well here because practice did absolutely nothing for us. If anything, it made us worse. I feel worse at the game, right? I lost all my confidence. So we're going to try to get the confidence back here in this practice round. It's going to be 4 holes. We're going to try to get to 2 under or better. We can do this. All right, here we go, everybody. Can't play much worse. Now, remember, last week, terrible training, great practice round. So here we go. Some of you all watched, some of you all saw me pick that same training again and like, oh no. Ryan, if you pick this training again, Jerry's going to retire, and that might send him into retirement. You're not wrong. Okay, so let's focus up. 93 yards, uphill 1 foot, into a 7-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to hit it underneath the wind a bit, draw it a bit into the wind. That's perfect. Did I de-loft it enough? I don't think I did. It's still a great shot. Beautiful. We have home course advantage. We didn't act like it in Q-School, right? So we have to... I know I'm still mentioning Q-School a lot. I know I say we don't talk about Q-School, but I do think we need to use it as a learning experience, right? Like, I did not play smart at Q-School. I did not have the swing down then. We're much better at the game now. And, yeah, we've come a long way. Here we go, hole 11. A great hole to practice here. Not only is the tee shot tough, especially when we don't have much distance. You can see we can barely cover the fairway. But it's this second shot that's very important to practice. Now, since it's practice, I just want to test this. How far can we get the driver off the deck, and is it worth it? I'm going to say there's no chance we do this in the actual round. Like, I want you all to know this. But you're going to test these things in the practice round. Yeah, it's pointless. Pull out the 3-wood. You're going to send it into a very simple shot. So now we're left with in-between clubs, but I'm going to go flop shot here. That's perfect. Just perfection. It wasn't the greatest swing, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, what a start. Okay, it's going to be a good week, everybody. Get your wood times ready. Oh, boy. It is a good thing we practice number 17, and this means we're going to practice 18 too. All right. Let's not use up the ace in the practice round, right? So let's really think about this. In this wind, I'm going to go with a pitching wedge, half loft, and half steeper angle of attack. Aim at 121 with this wind. Should be good. Okay, a pull and an open club face. So that's good. This is not the drop zone in real life here. Is it? Isn't the... No, it's definitely not. I'm surprised they don't have the drop zone in this game. They need... Look, it's always the second shot. Obviously, it's a different shot we had to hit, but it's always the second one. Look at this break. Oh, my. You know what? It's better to have this happen in practice. So... This is why you practice, everybody. Jerry, that's what Jerry's saying to Ryan. Walk into the next tee. Like, this is why we practice. Get it out of your system now. Don't do this again. Come round number 1, right? I don't even know what to say. I feel like it was a good shot setup. Without the open club face and the pull, that took off a lot of distance, right? Missing contact and swing path takes off a lot of distance, especially contact. And, yeah, it's all right. Okay, 157, uphill 2 feet. I'm going to go 9-iron here. No shot shaping. Besides our normal fade. A quad perfect to finish. Go in. Please make this. I mean, I know it doesn't complete the challenge tier 3, but we can still get tier 2 here. That's huge for confidence, right? I mean, I know it doesn't change the tier, right? That's 1 under. We need a 2. But hey, we still get stat boost. Terrible training session. Practice round was very good, minus 1 hole. And that 1 hole, y'all remember Q-School? No, you're like, no, Q-School, Ryan. I don't think you played it. Exactly. Thank you all. But yeah, it didn't go great. +4 to all attributes here. Not +7, which is not great. But to be fair, last week we got we had terrible training session and we played great in the round. Now, although we did shoot 2 under in the last training set, I mean in the practice round last week, 1 under this week is still fine. The double bogey, I'd rather get it out of my system there, right? So let's make sure we have our rival selected here before we dive in. Colin Morikawa. This was Ryan Gamer's rival in PGA Tour 2K23. They had battles, and then next up will be Tiger Woods. We're almost through the rivals, everybody. All right, let's play some golf. Okay, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Troy, this is not the time. This is not the time. Proceed to event. It is time. The Players' Championship, round number 1, a 4-round tournament. You better believe it. What conditions do we have? Okay, very similar to what we just played in the practice round. Let's dominate today, everybody. I'm feeling good. We just got to go out there and give it our all. Drop your one times. Be ready. Let's play high-level golf.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. First round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group, John McCarthy on the course as well. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports.
And here we go. As you can see, they're scoring low today. I mean, 8 under here is the score to beat. I figured it would be. I mean, you saw the conditions, very scoreable conditions today. We got to dominate. Let's dominate at TPC Sawgrass. You better believe that Ryan Gamer's family is in attendance here today. And Jerry the Caddy, his family came in from Texas to watch,
Let's get
of
down
course.
to the first hole. Now,
we
as we turn our attention to live play, we should dig a little deeper into this rivalry that has been brewing between our featured player and Colin Morikawa. Henny, our featured player, certainly has confidence, that's for sure.
Andrew, yes, they
We'll wait
do.
for the
You should have
commentators
heard
to
some of
finish.
the words that were exchanged in the run-up to this match. You could cut the tension like a knife in the press conferences. It's been pretty spicy so far this morning as well.
Thank
Wow.
you, Henny. It's set up to be quite the battle. Let's see if Morikawa
Apparently,
can
Ryan
hold his
Gamer
own
and Colin
this week against
Morikawa
our
got
featured
into it
player.
in the press conference. I mean, this is you can tell brewing over from PGA 2K23, the heated rivalry these two players had. Continuing here in 2K25. Oh, that is a terrible swing, but here we go, everybody. Please stay in the fairway. Please stay in the fairway. That's going to play just fine, everybody.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
Don't worry, Ryan was born in the rough here, so we can hit
Second
from anywhere,
shot here on the first.
in theory. 110, uphill 3 feet. Going to right for this thing. Steep angle of attack, just a little bit. Not a lot of spin, but just a little bit more. Gonna come off to the left slightly. That's perfect.
Not a bad shot right there.
Was hoping to get
This
a little
one
more
is 13
fade there,
feet
but
out.
just didn't get it.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John,
13
give us
feet.
a read on this putt.
John, it's
It's hard to tell.
left to
It might
right.
be a little bit of a break to the right.
Yeah, it is a little bit. It's left to right and then back at the end. It's not going to break much, though. Get in!
That's a big birdie
What a
putt.
start.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
Justin Lower, 7 under. Sammy, 8 under. We know they're going to play well
Let's
this
see
week.
what happens here on the second hole.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a
Draw
good
it.
look. Reaching the screen in 2.
Just love this course. I love this course so much. You know Ryan is the fan favorite here. Back home. And feeling good. What a swing.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
Now, I will say, Rocket Rhett, the Texas Tech Tornado, is in attendance today. And Ryan Gamer's brother, of course, if you didn't watch the College Football 25 Road to Glory series. But Rocket Rhett gave Ryan Gamer a pep talk before the game. He told him to play fierce as a golden gopher. So that's what we're going to try to do today. You don't watch college football, or you didn't watch that series. Like, what does that even mean? Well, you got to play fierce like a golden gopher, everybody. Just means you got to dominate, like what we're going to do right here. That's perfect.
3 wood on the way.
It hit the fairway. If that hits the fringe, it's going to grab. It hit the fairway. We needed that to carry about 2 inches more.
Now over to Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind.
All right, let's see what Colin does.
Can he do the catching
Okay, so
up
Colin
that's
is in the sand.
necessary?
Spent a lot of time in that bunker. What a shot.
Okay,
Go in.
hit its spot.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel.
What was that for? I wish it would tell us.
Here's the 3rd shot.
Was that for eagle? Probably for birdie, right? I guess we're going to find out. Okay. Part of the game plan going into this tournament was no tie spinners, so going to stick with that game plan. Going to loft this a little bit, chip this right up on the fringe there, and kind of trickle it on down.
Oh, that looked good.
No way you're going to stop that, right? Too short range for a flop shot, right? It's just, you don't want to be in that position.
This putt for birdie.
We attacked it, went for
Okay,
it.
John, what do you see with this putt?
Just got a
This one
tough
looks
bounce.
like it will be breaking to the left.
16 feet, uphill 2 inches, just working its way just a little bit right to left. About half a grid line, maybe a little bit more, maybe a, yeah, maybe a full half grid.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card.
You know, it's so interesting. This is one of those golf holes that's so scoreable, but for whatever reason, I seem to always par. It's all right.
Moving along.
Painful, but that's golf. Wow. I mean, just think from where we were there, we got ourselves in a terrible
Stepping
position.
on to the par 3 third.
In PGA
Such a cool little
2K23,
par 3.
we just hit
Love
full
this
lofted
green.
backspin on
There's
a
a
chip
low
shot,
section in the
bail
front
ourselves
and a
out from
high
anywhere,
section in the
or
back, and anytime they
full
put the
lofted
pin
backspin
all
on a
the way
flop
in
and
the
stick
back
it.
section of this green,
Can't do
well,
that anymore,
I'll
right?
tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
And we don't hit the super flop. I do want to point that out. Some of you are like, right, just hit the super flop. No, because there's no fear. Like, if you miss there, you need that difficult shot so that you, like, I don't know, you hit the super flop, you don't have to care about misses anymore, right? There's no fear. Now you have fear for short game when you don't hit the super flop, right? That's the reason I don't hit it. Here we go. The wind is shifting. You know, if you miss, you should be afraid to miss, whether it's in the sand, you know, whether it's in the rough or a super flop range. The super flop takes
Not
that
a green
risk
in
away, right? There's
regulation.
no
That's a
risk
tough
because you
one.
can just plant it right next to the hole.
Looking to get up and down from here.
But this is very makeable. I mean, basically just full on attack mode right here.
Looking great.
Yes! Get in!
There it is. The chip goes in.
Ryan with the fist bump to the caddy, Jerry. Get in, baby. Come on. Yeah, that was aggressive, right? You all saw the speed that thing had. It would have been off the green.
Great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Thank you, Henny. What a shot. Like,
And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
Always like to see your
Justin
name moving
Lower at
up
the top,
leaderboard.
9
Never a
under.
bad thing.
Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and
Why
the
would you
back.
take out a
left,
3-wood
and all
here,
of them
Rich?
have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
yeah, this is the perfect range for a choked approach. Basically, we're going to be able to plant this right next to the hole. It's going to trickle on down. Go in!
His playing partner, Colin Morikawa, was watching that shot closely. What a fantastic approach shot.
This putt
Welcome
left
home,
for
Ryan.
birdie.
That's home course advantage right there. A member's bounce. You better believe Ryan Gamer has a lifetime membership here, where he's born and raised, born in the rough, raised in the sand, incubated in H2O right there in number 17. Here we go. Yes!
Here's a look
Calm
at
down.
how things stand.
Everything's
It's a
fine.
one-shot lead.
Calm down, right? I know, I can sense all of you all saying, Ryan, the back nine
All right,
is where you
Rich,
struggle.
par
I know.
4 fifth. A strong hole
Calm
this
down.
one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the
Fierce
best
like a
angle
golden
for your
gopher,
second
everybody.
shot into this long, thin green.
Yeah, a little
Oh, that's
backstory.
Sweet-looking swing, that one.
Ryan Gamer's brother was the quarterback. He spent his freshman year in Minnesota, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and the slogan for the team was "Play fierce like a golden gopher." So, what a series that was! I miss it. 155 downhill 2. We'll have a new one coming for College Football 26, though. You better believe it. July 7th, 2025. No, I think regular approach is the way to go here. In this wind, just a partial 7. Slight fade. That faded a little bit more off
Going
that
with the
side
7.
slope. Wow, it's such a good strike, too. And the wind just never grabbed it.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Look at all the fans
John, have you got a read on this one?
ready to watch the
This one's
hometown
gonna go
hero
pretty hard to the
strike.
left.
16 feet, uphill 2 inches. I crushed it on the rhythm. I
Not a
still
bad
didn't
effort
read it right
there from long
anyways.
range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Rich is right. I mean, it's a tough read, right? Good putt, though. We're close. That's a par. Look, another fist bump.
Now,
Jerry and
16
Ryan are
after
locked
that
in
hole.
today. 3 under through 5. What a turnaround from Q-Skull. Oh, Q-Skull. What a nightmare
The
round
sixth
number
is a par 4.
3 and
Par
4
4.
were.
393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
A tip for you all on
Wow,
this hole.
that was just striped.
Do not hit a draw. I understand it looks like you should hit a draw, but no. You don't understand how many times I've drew it into the sand there to the left, right behind those
He's
trees.
setting up for his second shot.
If you watched Q-Skull, I did it every single round, right? That was 4 rounds. And it was so much to where the commentators even pointed it out. Like, oh, this is the same place Ryan was in round number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. A little draw here, just a little bit into the wind. That's perfect. Interesting enough, the
Good shot
side
there.
hill lie
Right
at the
inside
wind
the
just
range.
took off to the right. Another
This
high
putt
five
to
from
move
the
it a try
caddy.
for 5th in the standings.
You know, Jerry knows how important this tournament is for Ryan. I know it's not Jerry's hometown. He's from Texas, of course, but, you know, it's very important to Ryan. And you know Jerry is going to be a little more encouraging today, a little more fired up. Get in.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And now moving him into the top 5. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment.
Out to the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right.
Feeling it.
Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
I mean, Ryan Gamer with the club twirl there,
a
you
really
can tell
nice
he's feeling
shot.
good. Our fairway accuracy has been just insane
And right
recently.
now at -4.
I mean, at Bay Hill, what do we have? 88% or something like that? I love this pin location. And this is just a nice smooth fade into that wind. Land it a bit short, roll it from right to left. That's very poor.
That's definitely left of the green.
Welcome to master difficulty. We're just a little outside
That's a
perfect. Did you
missed
see that?
green.
I mean, we
Gotta
missed
believe the
perfect
wind
by
affected the golf
a
ball
millimeter.
there.
10 degrees off. Hook to the left. I love the challenge of this difficulty, but wow. Now, this is where I love the difficulty here. This is what I'm talking about, the risk. Like, that's a risky shot. Not really. I didn't take a risky path, but it was a terrible shot. Now, there's a couple options here. You could just send this one far. You could hit it out here to the left and kind of trickle it up that hill and down to the right. Now, that's how I'd play it in real life, and that's how I'm going to play it right here. This side slope is nuts. Not enough, but you get the idea, right, what I was going for. But I love that challenge, right? I absolutely love the way they did the short game. You really fear hitting it into the sand when you hit the splash shot, right? Not the pick or super flop.
Hang on. Oh,
Such a good chip. Such a good chip.
4 feet to the cup.
That is
This
a painful
one,
bogey.
Just for a bogey.
But hey, you miss, you should pay the price, right? We had an almost impossible bunker shot. Needed to get more off of it. Distance control was
That hole,
just a terrible lie, and
3 under.
we were so close to that being a great shot, though. You can get a little bit more out of it and kind of roll it all the way down.
We have a par 3 here.
There's
Par
plenty
3,
of golf.
237 yards in length, a brute to say the
So
least.
day one,
it is a tough hole,
you just go to put this
surrounded
on the
by
green.
bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Just put this on the green at day one. Plenty of golf left, everybody. We are 3 under. A much better improvement from how we played in Q School. We're a much better golfer now. We have to realize that. We can score here. We know we can get to 9 under. I truly believe we can. Got to focus up a little bit
nothing
more.
wrong with that shot right there.
No, that wasn't a lack
Here's
of focus.
Morikawa.
Poor
Currently
execution.
top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
This
Is that another one? Oh, what a shot, though.
Okay, time now to get back
Going
to
to be a
live
par
play.
save. What a shot there.
This putt from a good distance away.
Okay,
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
going to be really
This
tough.
one's going to gently meander from the left.
It's more than gently meander. This is a pretty big break here, left to right.
This is a good stroke. A good line here. Track.
Get in, baby!
And it drops
Home course
in.
advantage, everybody. I never birdie that hole. Like, never. But we did today.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Come on. Justin Lower at the top. Sammy, Ryan Palmer, and Ryan Gamer.
We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5.
Wow, I love this game. What a fight. You have to fight for every score. So rewarding.
Wow.
Oh, no.
What a swing.
Don't say it yet.
Let's see where this one finishes. It's going to be close.
That's okay. Honestly, that's
Looks
probably
so
for the
good
better.
For so long, but now it's first cut.
Actually,
Rich, you look at
That's a
Colin
great line.
Morikawa
I'm going
and his
3 wood.
iron game. He is always locked in.
He's just one of
Little
these
loft.
players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time.
go for an overswing.
It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch.
How many of
on
you
the
all saw
driving
that
range,
coming?
kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
We need one of those long bunker shots. Like Bryson DeChambeau in the U.S. Open 2024, right? Need that same shot right here. Different course, obviously. That was Pinehurst. That's perfection.
That will definitely work.
That is such a good shot. I mean, the overswing, getting a little bit more roll out of it.
This putt would mean we have a tie for 3rd place.
Wait, okay, to tie for 3rd, everybody. A little bit left to right, not much. Get in.
You gotta love the perseverance on this hole as that putt drops.
Wow, I love this
That's a
course.
Really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
To show how far we've come in this game, keep in mind, I played TPC Sawgrass at Q School on pro difficulty, right? We're on master difficulty, and I'm playing the best I've played in this game at TPC Sawgrass. So, we're going to play great this week. Come on. You got to believe, right? Back at home, a lot of friends and family in attendance this week. Jerry's family is in from Texas. It's going to be a good week.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee.
Yeah, just a nice partial driver. Don't get fancy here at TPC Sawgrass. You don't need to, especially on the back. This course will make you pay if you get fancy.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
Actually,
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to work it. Yeah, I am going to work it against the wind. Exactly what he said. I'm going to aim about 136. Let the wind carry it a bit more. Fade it. Be the club. Be the club.
Buckle up. Take a look at this one.
Perfection. When you have confidence in the swing, like, it changes everything. I'm telling you, bad training sessions are the way to go.
Drops, it would be 6 under for the tournament.
Hit 15 bad shots in training.
What do you see?
It will solve your problems.
Looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Perfect practice makes perfect. No, getting all the bad shots out of the way in the training is the way to go, and then honing it in the practice round.
This is on a great line.
When you're on, you're on.
Okay, moving on to the next hole.
Ryan's back for revenge. Ryan's revenge tour at TPC Sawgrass.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
3 back. Oh my. Understand this is the stretch of golf that will test you to the limit.
Holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left.
Thank you,
There's
Rich,
so
for the
many
live story. I
different
needed
ways
it.
of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Just a casual quad perfect into a nice flop shot range. Maybe
played,
spinner, we'll see. I want the flop that we had in the last round. We were a lot further up, though. Okay, we're 27 yards away. Spinner is not the way. Flop is the way. Full steep angle of attack. Try to spin this as much as we can. Go right for it. Look at that swing, though. Look at the right side of the screen there. That is nuts. Wow, and that was really bad. Tried to get too fancy with the shot shaping, right? Made that forgiveness zone too small.
In the FedEx Cup points list.
All right, Colin, what do we got?
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
What a chip. Get in.
Shot that.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
10
right,
feet,
Henny.
uphill
What's he got
3.
in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
You don't notice those grid lines? There's 2 of them? Well, it looked like there was 2. That was weird. It looked like it was breaking into 2. It's not. Okay. A little more left to right than right to left because of the beginning. That's perfect.
How good was that putt? And with that, he moves to 7 under.
Okay, whichever one of you all called in the new birdie train here for TPC Sawgrass, thank you. I don't know what birdie train we called in qualifying school, but thanks for changing to a new birdie train, YouTube. You legends. What a
The tee
fight.
shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left
too much
obviously
danger.
is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, Well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
That is very true. I've had plenty of 5 or 6s here, but, you know, going into this round, the strategy here for the team has always been course management. Round number 1, play smart. You know, we can attack later on if we need to. Let's just put this right next to the hole, though. Perfect range for a lob here. Fade into the wind. That's perfect.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. And hitting yet another green here today.
Is Colin going to make it?
Amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't hit a more aggressive shot here. From where Colin is, you have a very impossible shot, but Colin making it look easy.
Oh, this is good.
All right.
Well, he's judged that one beautifully from the sand.
What a shot.
And back to the play, shall we? It's just about 3 feet away.
Come on.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just keep playing golf, everybody. Oh, my.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green.
I am
on the
not
par
getting
3,
aggressive
playing
here.
181
I'm aiming
yards
right at it
back.
and fading it to the
Get
right,
close,
normal
you
fade.
can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
I am not messing around.
Oh, that sounded
I've found this water
absolutely
way
flushed.
too much. Just put it on that right to left slope.
Looks to
Give
be going
herself
with
a
the fire
putt.
line.
We're going to be dancing up the hill here. A very
Not a bad
makeable
shot,
putt.
Matt. Still a chance. This putt to move into a tie for first. John, have you got
21
a read
feet.
on this one? What's it going to do?
Uphill
Well,
6
this one's gonna
inches.
go uphill and to the left.
Had this putt plenty of times before. Come on, one time.
Pretty good.
Not enough. I misread the distance needed there.
No harm done.
Good
Nestled
putt, though.
it up close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
All right, everybody.
Is enjoying a one-shot lead.
One back.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Yeah, this one's so tough.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Yeah, this is the really
he's
difficult
down
shot.
there.
Good pin
Yeah,
location,
he's
though.
got 190 all the way back here.
I hope we don't have the pin location glitch for this tournament. If we're playing pin 1 for 4 rounds, that's going to be very frustrating. I'm going to draw this a little bit into this wind. Not with an open club face, you're not. Get off the green. Get off the green. Thank you. This is going to be
Wow.
very
What
chip-inable.
happened there?
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
This would be a great up and down.
Rich. Probably will turn off the commentary for round number 2 because they're just going to say the same things over and over about how to play each golf hole, right? I don't know yet. Haven't decided, but I don't want to hear that every single time, right? We only need to hear it round number 1. Cut, cut, cut!
Didn't that look good for a long time?
What a shot.
And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining.
I was
on this
going to
hole.
make it. Just misread it a bit, but... Oh, yeah. Of course
Sitting
we're rocking the
at
Players'
line side for the
Championship
tournament.
gear, too. Forgot to say it. There's no polo. There's no Players' Championship polo, unfortunately. I looked in the store. Couldn't find one. Wish there was, but
We've hit the par 4.
I know we're dressing
15th
casual
hole.
here, but...
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit.
We did
surrounded by a
exactly what
couple of
Rich said
bunkers,
there.
but I
Just a
gotta
slight
say,
fade.
I like this
Quad
hole.
perfect.
It's straightforward. It's simple before you head into the final 3.
Henny, what can you tell us about this
Oh,
shot?
we're making
Yeah, I
this.
think he's got around 135.
We're fading this against the wind here. That's perfect.
This one is going
Go
straight
in.
at it.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Come on.
7 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
This is for a share of the lead, everybody. Yes!
And with that, he moves to 9 under par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I tell you, we're going to have to play lights out every
Now
round,
to
though.
the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure.
Gotta draw it a bit.
Waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green?
Perfect.
Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Lots of water indeed, but you know what? One of my best scoring holes on this golf course is right here. Draw this one a little bit into that wind. Get aggressive, Ryan. That's
the way
perfect.
to draw up a nice shot.
I mean, just a perfect draw into that slope. Let it trickle on down. Course knowledge is playing key here. We just got to finish, though. I know what we have
over to
left.
Morikawa.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Okay, Colin has been in every
Players
bunker.
left with an opportunity to get up and down here.
That's
from the
in.
sand.
What a shot! I wonder what that was for. They need to tell us. Am I missing it? Like,
This putt to get to 11 under par.
okay, for
John,
Eagle.
give us a read on this putt.
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a
Yeah,
little turn.
it's
to
not
the left
breaking
as it
much at
nears
all.
The hole.
Gonna break more than John said, but club face is open by 3 degrees.
An opportunity
club
to
face.
make birdie.
Leads to the push there. It keeps us from making it. That would have been center cup. Wow, and look how far we are away. That's all right.
And after that hole, still in front on the
One
leaderboard.
stroke lead. Welcome back to TPC Sawgrass, Ryan.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Look at Jerry
Par three,
saying, Ryan, do you remember what you did in the practice round?
137 yards,
Don't do that again.
Island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Didn't Colin Morikawa's caddy hit an ace here in real life this year at the Players? Like in the practice round? Or in the caddy contest? Didn't it? I want to say Colin Morikawa's caddy hit an ace. One of the caddies hit an ace. I think it was Colin's caddy. I could be wrong. Okay. Not getting too aggressive here, right? I'm going to go to spin this back. Yeah, like playing it very
This
safe,
is
right?
pitching
Like
wedge on the way.
when you hit it in the
Might be
water in
too
the
much
practice
club
round,
here.
you change it. That's actually really
That's
good. We're
the type
dancing.
of swing you want to take with you every time out. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
18-footer. Let's actually, I need to remember to take a screenshot here. Let's let the suspense build on this putt. But let's relive here the shot of the 17th. Our first shot as a pro here. Well, I guess we were a pro on the Q school technically, right? Were we? I don't know. Are you a pro when you play in Q school, or is it for amateurs? I think pros can play it too, right? You all let me know. Because you don't technically have a scorecard yet, right? I don't know, but good screenshot here. The Players Championship, everybody. You love to see it. Just a beautiful, beautiful golf hole. One of my all-time favorite golf holes here. Gotta love it. Okay, here we go.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
You can tell I played that so
Not
safe.
sure if that was a
I
misread,
should have
but it
got more
comes up
aggressive
short.
there, but I bogeyed this hole
putt
so
is
many
for
times.
par, and it would be a big one.
We have a lead.
Here's a
Let's
quick
not
look at the
mess it up.
leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead.
I mean, are you kidding me, YouTube? Does it get better than this? Come on.
Now to 18, the par 4.
It's
Focus
just
up.
one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much.
You hear it. 3s
Such
are
a
unicorns.
difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Yeah, it's so tough, and I love this golf hole. But here, perfect position. Got to strike this close. 156, uphill 3. I think the 8-iron partial with this wind. Steep angle of attack. Get a little bit more spin out of it. That's really good. It's going to roll left to right. Roll right. Roll right. Perfect.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it
How many
pay off
high
here.
fives today and fist bumps?
This
Ryan
putt
Gamer
from
and Jerry
70
are
feet away.
fired up. Okay, left to right, then right to left. For what Rich would call a unicorn here on the 18th. Birdie on the 18th. Yes!
He
11
finishes
under.
with birdie on 18.
Welcome back, Ryan. 1 bogey, a whole lot of birdies. 12 birdies to be exact. But let's see how the rest of the field finishes.
And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Always nice to see your name on top of the leaderboard. Just a slim lead, however, for this player.
I mean, what a battle, everybody. 11 under par. What a turnaround. We locked it in there on the course, right? We started to lock it in the practice round, minus that double bogey, but we learned that practice round was very important. We hit a double on 17, so we hit it in the water. We changed our strategy, played it safe, and it got a par, right? And birdied the 18th. I don't birdie that hole too often, but Ryan Gamer at the top by 2 strokes after round number 1. Justin Lower, Sammy, Ludwig Oberg, Tommy Fleetwood, Ryan Palmer, Vince Whaley, Matt Fitzpatrick, and Sepp Straka. Colin Morikawa had a rough round today. +1 was in the sand almost every time, so I guess a lot of those shots were for par or bogey. He was struggling today, but what a round for the hometown hero, Ryan Lee, the legend, the Punisher, Sixpenny, MP Gamer. You know I'm fired up when I say Ryan's full name across all the sports here on the channel. Did I leave out a nickname? It's not Fierce as a Golden Gopher, or Rocket Red. That's Ryan Gamer's brother. But yeah, to all the friends and family in attendance, to everybody on YouTube, it came down to TPC Sawgrass for this tournament. Thank you for rooting us on. Thank you for inspiring us, getting us fired up for each and every birdie today and each and every par. What a tournament, everybody. This is round number 1. We got 3 rounds left, right? Like, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. A great start. But you know, historically speaking, when Ryan Gamer gets to the top of the leaderboard, kind of relaxes a little bit. We can't relax though. We relax, we'll lose all day, every day. 92 fairways, never before seen here at TPC Sawgrass, right? Ryan was born in the rough here. I mean, 92, that's nuts. 83 greens. You know, I'd like to see that higher at 92 fairways, but realize that the Evo swing is tough. 20 feet proximity hole is amazing. Look at putting. Putting continues to be amazing. This has been the game changer in these past 3 tournaments, and here into the 4th. We could win 4 in a row, and a lot of that is because the putter has been so hot. And birdie conversion of 73, that's just nuts. We were on fire today. We had a chip in today as well. Gained some momentum early on with that chip in on was that number 2 or 3? 12 birdies, 5 pars, 1 bogey. Just exceptional golf, everybody. That's round number 1 of the players. Next up, the next episode in this series, you will see round number 2 of the Players Championship, where we try to continue to dominate here at our home course. I mean, it feels good. It feels good to play good here at TPC Sawgrass. You all know this is my favorite course. You know, it's the storyline for Ryan Gamer here on the channel for the past 5 years. It's always been TPC Sawgrass. You know, it's where he's born and raised, the hometown hero here. And it's just always a special tournament for me to play, always a special course for me to play in a career mode and outside the career mode, of course, as well. But hey, what a start. It is not over yet. The competition is playing great. This course is going to increase difficulty as we go, so we know we're going to have some tough rounds. So if y'all got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. Thank you all for all the support. You all are all legends. I greatly appreciate all the positive, encouraging comments. I love to read through your all's comments. You all give me a lot of laughs, and you all are just legends. Thank you for all the support. I will see you in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.